yeah, he said, you know what? I did pay $5.99. I'm gonna make the most of that. I'm gonna make the most of my purchase.
Yeah.
Enough of these base game characters. I'm here for the DLC privilege. He's picking the cursed skin as well. The like color swap.
Yeah, I don't feel like these skins have ever like mixed me up ever in real life. I just watched the hair. The hairs are like completely different.
Yeah. They do just look different. They're different people.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
do just look different. Yeah, it does kind of make. I like the sword as well is a different color, right?
Yeah.
But I can see why it would mess some people up. Right now, we're just kind of going blow for blow. These two have played each other so much. They figured each other out. Azalea just catching that empty land from Shaneak.
And starting off this game with so much momentum on his side.
And so much damage. And hey, that foresight, it's not mattering to Azalea right now. His input is just too clean.
Well, I'd like to comment on something really interesting is that Shaneak did not tech the Falco down air because what's called if he had tech, it would have put him in a tech stage scenario, which would have been a lot more disadvantageous for Shaneak in that moment. So not doing the tech, although like it's the best of a bad situation, and I thought that was like really interesting to do in terms of disadvantage.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. Like, I think you do like seeing people miss techs on purpose. That's what you got to go for, right? He uses the laser to take the jump.
Yeah.
Uses the shine to catch any aerial, and then he's like, okay, I know what you're gonna do now. I know what button you have to press.
You're almost forced.
Exactly, that's it. You have to take away every option, and then you leave Aegis with her worst recovery option. Good patience there.
Quite hard read from Shaneak, but you do need those sorts of reads to get back in the game like this. It's on such a deficit.
These two have played so much as well. They've definitely got those big reads on deck against each other.
Yeah, for sure.
But so far, it's just been really clean gameplay from Azalea that has sealed this game one. His advantage state, again, so difficult to deal with. Trying to catch the double jump with a shine, but Shaneak adapts, and Azalea doesn't recover.
Too into the stage. Therefore, he drops off. And now it's one stock apiece. And Aegis, especially Mithra in this aspect, it's a very, very fast character that dominates neutral. You don't necessarily need to see the pirate in situations like this, especially when you're at such high percent, to be able to take a good stock. However, she's really stalling on legendary pirate. That pirate usage really, really good. And taking it with an up smash? Oh my.
Pyro with rage. That'll kill you at 90. Especially on that stage. And I think maybe DI was a little bit mixed up there. Was on the wrong side of it.
Yeah.
The side that he wasn't expecting to be on. And, you combine all that together, you die at 90. Yeah. So that's the way things go. Really, really good call out from Shaneak to secure it there. And yeah, just from the clutching victory, from the jaws of defeat.
Yeah. This really speaks to a new philosophy that I believe he's adapted from his playing against Zomba, somewhere in the Nordic country. Listen,
that was Norway.
Norway.
You're thinking of Smashball, yeah.
Yeah, Smashball in Norway. He played Zomba and he had like multiple different like friendlies afterwards, and he got this piece of advice which was basically, okay, yes. Sometimes in disadvantage you get hit, you get blown up, but no matter what, just like if you keep on doing the thing what's called your character is best at in those disadvantaged situations, you can still get like the maximum reward despite like losing for almost the whole game. Yeah. That's what you saw with that pirate pick. That pirate pick is evidence of just get the maximum reward that you get despite like being in a situation where you could be in a character where you're not even in that situation in the first place. But it's like about that maximum reward after their combo. And Shaneak's really adopted that. Just that, you see, the pirate play. Yeah. The pirate play is like...
It's really solid.
Yeah.
And we're starting to see less of like the pirate specials at ledge and more of just like, I'm going to react and throw out an aerial. Which you can do. Like, Falco's not really got aggressive options to beat that. And so you can just do that, get your kills pretty early. It's a lot more consistent. And now we are seeing Shaneak just rack up the damage, nickel and dime a little bit more. Out comes the Pyro to ledge trap you.
The edge up again from Azalea to just get back to stage. However, not necessarily working out quite as he wanted. Just losing another stock so quickly to Azalea. I mean, to Shaneak.
Yeah, great play from Shaneak there. Azalea got to find a way back in it here. That up smash, nice catch.
That's one way.
Yeah, it just said, I know you're going to tomahawk, right? Really, really smart stuff. Azalea, got to try and find an up tilt here or some kind of opening, but really struggling to land. Shaneak's patience really helping him out.
But Azalea being generously offered a whiff dash attack that he's able to grab. But unfortunately not getting that much out of it. Like, just making this lead slightly longer and longer to climb. But getting 2 up airs, just about missing that back air. That back air could have been crucial to taking that next stop from Shaneak.
Oh, great! Little nair out of disadvantage. And again, just out of nowhere, Shaneak steals it.
I have to speak to everybody in this room right now. Speak for everyone in this room. Everybody got hit by that nair and died for that. Everyone.
Yeah, every single person in this room. Every single person watching it as well. They were like,
oh.
I'd get hit by that. All of you in chat as well would get hit by that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and part of the reason is because he didn't go for that at all.
Yeah.
He went for that in the moment where he knew it would matter the most. He was conditioning, oh, I'm going to fast fall and not do anything. Oh, I'm going to air dodge. No, I'm going to hit you with a button now.
Yeah. And we have to talk about that spacing as well. Just having the perfect amount of spacing to avoid Falco back air and then just hit the back air with the Pyro Nair, sealing the stock at absurdly early for that Nair.
Yeah, really, really good stuff. Out comes dash attack straight off the bat. Shaneak is out swinging. Here we go, doing solid 40. And Azalea responds. And I tell you what I'm impressed by. Again, I haven't seen a single foresight connect. I don't know if that's because Azalea has frame traps for that Shaneak is aware of, and he's just not going for it, or if Azalea's execution is just that good. But I do think it's really interesting that we're not seeing Shaneak even really try to air dodge out of combos, even though it's frame 1.
But at the same time, does Shaneak even need it at this point?
No, I mean, he's matching Azalea for damage output right now. And that's definitely going to help you out. Unable to find the jab there, but the up B is going to take it right across the stage.
One thing interesting that's being capitalized off of right now is Azalea jumping after being tagged by a Pyro jab, jumping off a ledge. And it's gotten Shaneak to take 2 stocks so far in this set. Just jabbing off ledge, panic jump, into, I don't know, the scramble that Shaneak just wins.
Yeah, and that's part of it, right? So much of Azalea's game plan is forcing scramble situations, and when you can outbox him, you fought most of the battle, right? And that's a really difficult thing to do. This is one of the best scrappers in the country, if not in Europe, and so being able to just do that and beat Azalea almost at his own game in that way is really, really impressive.
Yeah, for sure. And look at that. Just those uppers making it impossible for Azalea to land. Again, Azalea, I believe, tried to ledge jump, but that blazing end? No. The Pyro side B was just there, in the way, just making sure that Azalea cannot be anywhere on the stage at all. And look at that, just reversing the situation immediately, keeping Azalea off. Just at 170, doesn't matter. As long as you're off, Shaneak's fine. As long as...
Oh!
Okay.
That didn't go as well as Shaneak hoped. I love the idea, though, and the up smash are just going to take it anyway. And again, a lot of people's heads might drop after they almost got a cool clip and died.
Yeah.
But Shaneak's like, I'm going to come off the angel platform. I'm just going to win anyway. Right? You have to have that memory of a goldfish. Now is not the time we look at mistakes like that. Now is the time we push forward.
Look at that, just holding shield right in front of the ledge, just to be able to not get hit by any reversal from Azalea, and not discourage Azalea from jumping as well, because Mythra could just jump out of shield and catch Azalea. Oh, wait.
Ooh,
okay.
I love that angle, by the way. That was gross, but unable to really convert off it. Still Converting off something else, though, getting a full 78, bringing himself right back into it. Could Azalea rob this game at the last possible moment? But be careful, looking for that up tilt back air. Shaneak knows he's looking for that up tilt back air. Great little wait with the side B, but unable to find the back air to punish.
And the Pyro's back out. And just clips Azalea. Azalea having to recover low with another Firefox. Firebird. But no, that back air just completely denies the set win. Completely denies the set win.
Really great patience in a really important moment.
Yeah.
Like
nail biting.
Exactly. The fact that he's not swung first there. He sat there and he says, I know you're going to jump. And he swings at the right time with the right safety. Really great stuff and great composure from Azalea. And again, it's like how good he is in those scramble situations that he will come out the better in a lot of the time. Sorry, my brain's a bit fried.
Don't worry, we're all a bit fried today.
We're all a bit fried. It's been a long day, a bit of tiring day, a lot of travel to get down to Southampton as well, but it's been a really fun event. All credit to the TOs running the stream, running the event, everybody who attended, as we get into Game 4 of Losers Finals.
How comes Shaneak is making it impossible for Azalea to land again. Like I'm starting to sense a little bit of a theme here where Mithra just has so much ground space that it's impossible for Azalea to do anything once Shaneak is just planted on the ground. There's no reason for Shaneak to go anywhere higher than that top platform.
No reason at all. You were down there? Ooh.
No stop of that, except if Shaneak connects that jab, and the jab connected.
Okay. Great little drag down from Azalea. Looking to even the stocks up here, but only evens the damage output. And again, by the way, that's another situation where Shaneak's not teched to mess with Azalea's timing. Like that matchup knowledge is so crucial when you're fighting a player whose advantage state is as good as theirs. Great little reverse neutral B there to just keep this advantage state going. Already leveled up the percents. Can he further this lead? Azalea just unable to get down from the platform, unable to get out of the corner. Shaneak really suffocating him right now and couldn't get the confirm either. It was great DI from Shaneak. Oh.
And Azalea just not really being able to disengage from Shaneak at all. So like, before I was mentioning about how Ultimate is a game where if you're in, you really want to commit. But like, in a game of boxing against Mithra especially, like that boxing game, you do not want to be there at all. Mithra's sword is just a bit too big, a bit too fast. And compared to Falco's stubby hitboxes, which is a bit too overwhelming for Falco to deal with. But Mithra as a character is just too fast for Azalea to just run away from.
We don't want to give openings like that away to Azalea, but he's not quite taking the most advantage of it. Great disadvantage from Shaneak, who keeps that stock lead. And it looks like he's here to seal the deal and his spot in grand finals against Kendrick Olimar. Can Azalea put a stop to that? He's gonna have to find something out of nowhere now. Full stock deficit here. Oh, great catch there.
The lightning bust just catching, but the up B being a bit too vulnerable and evening out the stocks for Azalea and Shaneak.
Yeah, he's found what he needed to find. But what can he get next? Big drag down combo here. And for the first time, we see Foresight. Still getting frame trapped though.
So I guess from that situation, we could kind of have an idea about Shaneak's use of Foresight, just saving it for the most vital moments in the set in order to like keep momentum or like keep Azalea guessing. But that up B, yeah, heavily secured,
Beautiful cap. And also we know that Azalea has frame traps for it, right?
Yeah.
And if you're Falco, like you've already got a bunch of frame